some shit on the fly. It might be a little cringe though, so try not to. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start it right here. All right, as you can see by the title and thumbnail, we're talking about expectations and things that we want to see as far as ICEMAN goes. Album is coming out soon, hopefully before June. Seem like it's imminent, but nobody really knows at this point. So I got my boy Isaac with me, Breezy and YB. If y'all want to go ahead and everybody throwing their setup. I don't got no set, so I'm gonna just let them go crazy. So I had some topics, a few topics noted down, but is there anything like that y'all want to start off with, like as far as like what you want to see or like the rest of the promo, like anything in particular, any specifics?
I guess we can start on the promo side. Personally, I'm not really like, obviously I would like to see more promo just so it was a bigger moment when it drops, but I'm not like forcing it. Like if the nigga just do an episode, I'm cool. It's all about, to me, the music part. So I'm not really tripping on the promo, so I'll let them touch on that.
The only thing in promo I care to see really is like, okay, all the episodes kind of still hinting at like, what have I done before? So I don't really want too much. Like I just think like right before the album drops, whether it's like that one thing in the new episode, assuming there's a new episode, or like if he does a music video, it has to be like, oh shit, he's gonna do something crazy. So like it gets you hype. Like I want there to be like an incredible hype, and I think it has to kind of be based around like the shit that happened before. I mean, no matter, I know he wants to move on, but nobody's moved on yet, really. It kind of happened.
Yeah, that's valid.
Nah, yeah, with the promo, I just want a single, man. 1 or 2 singles, and I do want another episode. Ain't too much else though. That's it.
I feel like as far as like the promo goes, like it's been prolonged because like the first stream was in July of last year, and I feel like it was like consistent, and then it kind of just froze like after the third episode, right? We got 3 episodes.
Yeah, episode 3. Yeah. It's been a big break,
and it kind of just stopped, and now it's kind of like just this like stagnant situation where we really don't know like what we're gonna get. I'd be cool with getting another episode because it kind of seemed like the story doesn't end with the way the third one ends. I guess it could end there because it ends with him like getting like caught or whatever, right?
But unless he like judo kicking niggas, I don't know what else he can do. Like, they didn't caught him. He got his hands up. That's why I thought the album was coming soon. Like his hands is up. I'm like, okay, I'm assuming now we get the rest of it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess he got more to say.
Well, I saw Jara tweeted that he knows there's another episode coming.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
that's true.
Yeah.
I definitely want another single too, like single. Like, what did I
Most
miss
definitely.
level? Like, I feel like Which One and Doghouse, Somebody Loves Me Part 2, like the last 2 songs really didn't seem like they had anything to do with the album. It seemed like he was just putting them out just so they could be out. Which one was perfect for the moment? Because was that around Wireless?
Yeah.
No, because Wireless was in July, right?
He previewed it at Wireless. Yeah, he previewed it at Wireless though.
Yeah. And
he it wasn't out yet, but it was like a little bit of it that was played, I guess.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know. At this point, I'm just ready for him to just like the story posts are cool and shit, but I'm kind of over that. Like I'm just ready to get the ball rolling. Like give us a cover art or like something.
That. I'm so tired of this dude showing us his sketches. Like the sketches have gotten progressively worse. He just put an eye, and ICEMAN like, all right, bro, like you're bored.
Yeah, because like I just think about CLB when he had the trailer, and that was nice. The whole trailer that went through all the different eras, that shit was cool. And it's supposed to come out in January, and then it didn't come out, and then the shit just went on for from January of 2020 or whenever the fuck it was until the album came out. But he was just reposting like merch and shit that celebrities were getting. So it was kind of just like the shit was just kind of dragging on. But like it's about to be summertime, and low key I like the contrast of like Iceman in the summer or in the spring. And at this point, it's kind of inevitable. Like spring is a month away, so unless he plans to drop within the next month, which I don't think he will because Yeba is dropping right next Friday, and he's not
on
gonna
the
drop. He's
sixth,
not gonna
yeah,
drop on her. Jack Harlow. I don't know what their relationship is, but
And he's on
like
the 6th too, actually.
he's on the
on the
sixth as
13th,
well,
yeah,
or is he on?
And he's on the 6th, yeah.
Okay, and then
Like she
Harry
dropping her first
Styles.
EP.
on the sixth, yeah,
His on the sixth too.
yeah. He's on him and Yeba both on the same date, March 6th.
So when is Jack Harlow? His shit not 13th.
Yeah, it's March 13th. Jack Harlow. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and
So yeah,
then
March Jack Harlow is March 13th, and then there's 3 people on the 6th. He's not dropping on Pimmy. They seem to be doing a decent like. This is her debut like project.
yeah,
So I know he's not gonna drop on her debut project day. So that's like, and yeah,
hmm
but obviously you don't want to compete with Harry first week. His second week might be decent too, though. I don't think it'll be that big. Drake can beat it, but that second week gonna be decent. But then I don't know what his and Harlow's relationship is. I'm assuming not really any at this
I don't
point.
know either, but I mean, I don't think there's like tension or anything. I feel like they probably still cool, but like even if they
Yeah.
weren't
He not.
like buddy like how they were, I still don't see him dropping and overshadowing his release date though.
Yeah.
hmm
Like
I can see it
Mm.
within the next month. I can't see it over the next 2 weeks. Like maybe the end of next month, you know?
Okay.
Because
Okay.
the reason I say that is like if you watch, I find it odd that like 3 or 4 producers all on one day this week posted like ICEMAN. So that seemed real calculated. Like if we right there, like 3 or 4 of them. Like, I took that to mean that like we're done. It's finished.
Yeah, like this album is cooked. Like we
Yeah.
turned in all our shit. Like
Mhm.
they're gonna spend like 2 weeks probably fucking mastering that shit. So it don't even.
yeah, because I was gonna say like I feel like
the
every time, at least the last couple albums, like for all the dogs, that one was kind of like that like rollout was kind of dragged. Like every show he was like album on the way, like I'm finishing the album. This person gonna be on the album. This person gonna be on the album, and then we finally got it in October. But I feel like they, with his most recent releases, it's always been like teasing for months, and then within like the 2 weeks of the album coming out, he gives a date, and then it like comes out. Like CLB got that Sports Center like weird ass like September 3rd shit.
Weird. Yeah.
So like I guess I could see something like that where like they just keep teasing it, and then like on the week of release, he says like, okay, this is coming out. Because at the end of the day, I feel like he doesn't really need the promo, but it just would be nice to see it.
Yeah, he doesn't need any promo, but I feel like promo will help. Like it can only help him at this point. So why not do it? Like why not do at least sexy songs level promo? Because that Party Next Door where Drake was in the strip club or whatever, and Party Next Door song was playing. That was 2 weeks before or it was 1 week.
I
About
think
2 weeks. It was definitely not the week before.
yeah, I think
It
it
was a
was
little
2
bit
weeks.
before. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that we would get something like that 2 weeks before at the very least.
Okay,
Something like that.
since you brought this up, like competing with Harry first week, what do y'all think? Like, what are y'all expectations for first week sales?
Come on, Breezy, this your shit, bro.
It's your bag.
I got him. I think the floor is 400K. I would I'm predicting around 500K right now. Just streaming. I don't really know about pure sales, but if he does vinyls, like because we don't know if he's gonna do vinyl CDs, any of that. I do think if he puts a lot of promo, he could potentially touch 600K. But we are talking about a person who doesn't do a lot of promo, doesn't do vinyl, doesn't do a lot of physicals. So I think the number I would go with is 500K.
What about you, Isaac?
I got around that time too. Because I think like, okay, the fact that like he I feel like right now people low-key anticipated it. Like after the year passed and he still ended up being like the top stream rapper. People are like, Shims, he's not dead, is he? He's still here. And then on top of that, all these streams kind of again still hinted at him caring about it. So you see some people saying it's over, move on. But can you imagine if he tried to move on with the album, everybody would be like, oh, you trying to pussy out, you just accept the defeat. So just that alone, just the fact that little piece of anticipation to see what he would say, just that alone, I know he's gonna get crazy streams this week. I'm on the 500K, 550.
I'm splitting the difference. If the floor is 400, I think 5 is the height, and I think he's gonna do about 425.
For all the
That's probably
dogs did
where I would
what,
guess.
404,000?
Yes.
404, but the rule change.
The
Yeah.
rule
The
change, I
hype for
forgot
this
about
one.
that. If it was with the rule change, it would have done way more. But
Yeah.
that was with the radio shit. Now streaming has more weight again. And
Yeah.
also, For All the Dogs dropped at 6 a.m. on that Friday.
Yeah. But I mean, with this nigga, you never know. But I don't. The thing is, I feel like For All the Dogs was delayed because of this, the Hippo for one. Didn't he say that the Cole feature was the last track?
Yeah. The Cole and the SZA. They did Rich
And
Baby
I don't. Yeah, the
Daddy.
Cole and the Scissor. So this is my
Yeah.
thing. I don't feel like this album gonna have that many features. I guess that can tie into the features conversation. I don't feel like this album gonna have that many features. So I don't think it should take that long to turn it in. I feel like it should be like an honestly never mind at 12 a.m. we got it whenever it's dropping.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, because like Breezy said, we don't know if he's going to do physicals because he's never really done physicals. Like, honestly, never mind. Her Laws got physicals, but that was they got CDs, like, way after the fact. After it was already out.
Yeah.
But it's like, at the same time, Sexy Songs did get physicals, and I guess maybe because it was an OVO release instead of like his like traditional like shit with UMG. But
Yeah.
I don't really know. Like, I don't want to say something crazy. I feel like 500,000 is like. I feel like 400 is too low for Floor. I feel like maybe like 450, to be honest. Like, this is his first like solo effort since For All the Dogs, since the beef. The anticipation is there. Like, niggas interviewing other rappers, asking if they gonna be featured on the album. Like, I just feel like,
What do you think about that?
and depending on the amount of songs too, like with the right single, like the right song that's pushed, like, I don't know. I feel like gold first week is easily obtainable, but if he does physicals, not bundles, but like if he just sells vinyls and CDs,
Just does physical, yeah, vinyl CDs.
I think.
But do you think we're gonna get that like midweek or beginning of the week? Because if we get it midweek, he's not gonna be able to ship all of them, so it's not gonna be that big of a number.
I don't know. I really don't think he's gonna do it. But this is my thing too. Like, Breezy brought up the pure sales thing with Sexy Songs, for example, because of the whole shit with UMG and post beef. Like, I feel like his fan base did a little bit more when it came to like actually going and buying the music, even if they were buying it on like iTunes and shit, as opposed to what niggas would have done with CLB For All the Dogs. Like, nobody was buying it, but now it's like, buy it, show that you bought it, and people were actually going out and buying it. So I feel like it'll be a big boost to pure sales, especially if like the Twitter community hounds in on it.
I do think that is one positive from the beef. Net positive is that his fan base is more like tight knit. Like, okay, we're gonna go try to drop this single. We're gonna try to move this single up. I remember What Did I Miss came out. Some people was trying to buy that a little more than I would usually see as Drake single. Be bought. So I definitely can see ICEMAN, if the ICEMAN CD comes out midweek, people running that up, or a digital album or some shit like that. So yeah, I can see that for sure.
It's also crazy because unless some shit happens, like he's gonna break that record, the MJ record.
Right.
Because What Did I Miss? What Did I Miss debuted at number 2, and like, I like this song, but me personally, I don't feel like it was like.
I didn't think it was gonna debut number 2. I thought it was gonna be top 10 debut, probably not number 2.
I don't see it as like a first person shooter, or even like I Don't Give a Fuck, for example, like how those were like fighting for the number 1 spot. He only didn't get it because of the Alex dude with the, I don't even know, Ordinary. I never heard that song. So
yeah, Mad Radio play. Like, I want to look. I wish I went back to that chart before we did this, but he didn't lose by that many points. So maybe in this system he would be able to get that to jump over him, or at least be close. So it depends, though. And the album drop is gonna be even more front loaded. So it depends on if the song that's played the most is the one he's sending to radio. that week of. Like Cole just his highest one was 2.6, but he sent Who the Fuck Is You to radio first. So he was splitting his radio. Like instead of debuting 16 with 2.6, he probably would have debuted like 12 if he would have sent all the radio to 2.6. So it just depends.
But features. What we thinking?
Features.
Are we thinking any? Are we thinking 1, 2? Like what's the word?
I'll go first. I think he's gonna have more than 1 or 2. I think he'll have like 3, 4, 5. I think they're gonna be more in the views lens of features. Nothing was the same lens of features where it's like, okay, we might have like a feature here, a person on the hook there, maybe a verse here, but it's not gonna be as like CLB where it's like we matchmaking. Okay, you want to hear Drake?
Everybody got
dirt?
a verse.
Like you want to hear like, oh, you want to hear this person? No, like it's gonna be set moments where like this person can add something to the song. Like, oh, I got this turnt song. I think a Thug verse would be nice here. I think that a Giveon hook would be good here. I think that we can use this interlude to transition into this song. I don't think there'll be a bunch of features. I say 3 or 4. I guess I'm predicting they'll be sharing because I feel like they don't have a record yet, and that's kind of weird for where I think they might be pushing her. I would say a Majid or a Giveon, probably like a song, singer songwriter. I get it, but I mean, I think it'll be a nice feature. You can't. I don't. In the Bible or not, Chicago freestyle exists. I feel like we can take one for the other. As far as rap, I mean,
I like in the Bible just to know that I find people be hating on Giveon.
I don't think Giveon has a problem with that song.
I like that. I like the song. I just don't like his part of the song. But I mean, that's a different conversation. But
yeah,
for me, like, I would love just. If he's gonna do features, like I would just love for it to be in-house features. To be honest, like, Party feature would be nice. A Roy Woods feature would be nice, just because they only have one song and it came out in 2015. Like it's 2026, and he's been signed to you for 11 years, and y'all have one collab. Like I would like to see him on your album, especially because like even for CLB, they were in Bahamas they were in Bahamas together working on their like separate projects. So like, how did you not collab?
Yeah, how do you not get one? I would have just been over there like, hey, bro.
Background vocals or something.
Idea.
Like I was listening to With You last night, and I'm like, nigga, Jeremiah made it on a Drake album before like a lot of niggas. Like how Jeremiah is on Views, and like his like frequent collaborator, even like Meek ain't on no Drake project, which is like I get it, that makes sense. Well, like they collaborate frequently, and granted it's just background vocals, but like still, I would like some women featured on his album. Like Janae feature would be cool.
Like who?
Janae, Naomi Sharon would be nice. Even like Summer would be a good feature. I got my own bias. Like if somehow he got a connection with Claire on the song, like I'd like to hear that. I'd like to hear her on the album, especially because she did a cover.
Oh, we just doing like stuff that's not gonna happen. Okay, like Victoria Monet.
It might happen. It might happen. Like that one. It probably won't happen, but even if he like sampled her or some shit, like
it could be something like that.
She was sampled on Bryson's album last year or the year before that. So like, I feel like the nigga definitely has to know who she is, and she did a cover for Over My Dead Body. So like, I would obviously like bias. Like I would love to see her featured. I can't really think of like anyone else that would be real. As far as rappers go, like I can't think of.
We getting the same 3 people, man. We getting a 21, a Sexy, maybe a Yeet, maybe a Thug, something like that, probably.
I don't even know about those, to be honest.
I honestly think he's going to go for a mix of people who stayed super publicly loyal during the beef, and then like
Offset.
Because I think what he be trying to. I mean, I guess, but not Offset now. Sorry, let me rephrase people with a little clout. So 21 for sure. I'm thinking Thug, because was that whole thing with Thug coming out of jail, saying
I feel like him and Thug have to have one song at some point. Like You don't give a nigga
That
enough.
gotta be the same. That gotta be the same song though. That gotta be the same song.
The 21 Thug one, yeah. Put them together. Put them on together.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking like the small artist route because when I say small, I mean you might have club, but they're not like Drake level. Because I think like one of the arguments you see, again, I think this album going to be still focused on what happened to Negro, at least a good bit of it. So even for optics' sake, right? The optics is like I still put people on and make people hot.
Yeah.
What are you doing? So I could see like since there's two artists dropping, one of the two of them either now be shouting up at me or both. They can be there.
I feel
I
like
see
both.
Kari.
Kari too.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
can see Kari too. I didn't think about it. Yeah, that's true.
I feel like a
But I don't
for
think
sure lock. Oh my bad. Go ahead.
like I think it's gonna be. I think we talked about this in like private before, but I think it'll be a little like Scorpion-esque. You know, like there's gonna be features. There's not gonna be a lot. He has to get his shit off more than anything, and then
Yeah.
maybe again some of the features gonna be to like push that narrative. I still put people on. I still put people in high positions. You know,
That's a
Yeah.
good point. Scorpion is like a huge, like, I mean, his last huge album that's not feature like bombs.
Yeah.
Like, it's not
Yeah. What
feature
is it?
bombs.
Jay-Z, Ty Dolla $ign on background.
Jay-Z,
French
Ty
Montana.
Dolla
$1.
French Montana got like
Like,
3 lines.
City Girls got like a bounce cut up.
Bro,
Future.
and most of the people y'all naming not even credited, bro.
Yeah,
Like Future's not
Future
even
not
credited. Nicki not credited. You know,
I mean the weekend on that Michael Jackson song.
oh,
man, cut
Wait,
it out,
hold
cut
on.
it
I'm
out,
trying to
bro.
think. Are there any features on side A besides Jay-Z
nah.
and
No,
French
No.
Montana?
just Jay-Z.
But
Yeah,
I guess you could have because in my feelings is on side one, right? Was that
No,
side
that's
two?
side B.
no, that's IB. That's
That's
IB.
Yeah, just hope on the side A, yeah.
I feel like a for sure lock. Like if I had to bet money on it, Kalshi hit me up. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I feel like
Kalshi partner. Kalshi partner.
I feel like Yeba is a for sure lock. She's been on the last 3 Drake projects in some form. She had an interlude.
I was
Polar
thinking
Opposites,
he was gonna return the
Die
favor
Trying.
on her project.
Which
He's even
she's
posting
also
her.
up.
Polar Opposites, she's a sample.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was sampled
Yeah.
and then they released the song after it came out, like after Polar Opposites. They released her song.
See, I was thinking with the way because he posted her a lot. Like
I'm thinking he about to
posted
sign her,
an
but
announcement. I mean, I was thinking that, but if not that, I was like, maybe he returned the favor and he gave her a verse on her project. Which, if it's coming out March 6th, that could be a nice little lead in to whatever he about to do the next couple of weeks.
The only reason I have doubts about the Yaba is because because I wanted her to be there too. Is when he reposted her, well, posted up her album and then she reposted him. She's like, "Can you believe this guy who has a busy schedule took time to post my album?" So I took that to be like we really haven't even been in communication. He cares to share me, you know. But I don't know. I would love to see her there though. Like I find
She
anything
could just be like boosting, like not to say anything derogatory, but like just being like hype because it's Drake.
yeah, but
like,
bro,
she
her
could, yeah.
they work. I mean, they work pretty good together. I just feel like their collabs haven't been direct. Like she had an interlude that he was not on at all vocally.
Yeah.
And then Polar Opposites,
one of the better songs on CLP.
He's singing throughout the whole song, but her sample is at the end. So it's like we don't really get to hear them mix and blend. Although the song is like perfect. And in Die Trying, she's on the outro, so we don't get to see like the chemistry between them. Even though the outro was like perfect way to close the song. So I would like to see them collab on a song together. Maybe she can be one of those artists that are on the chorus and like in between
like she
verses.
could be used in maybe like a from Tom way.
Yeah.
Instead of it being like just a addition to an end of a song, you know. Like I don't like when he does that. When it's like, okay, we cap cutting, we snatching, dropping, putting this verse here. Like I think I was saying it before we got on here. I'm like, I want the features to be intentional, not like just matchup making, where it's like, oh, who the hottest trap guy out? Okay, Drake him to see what that look like.
Yeah,
I'd rather it not be that.
How many songs y'all want?
I'm in the 19 to 21 range.
Yeah,
like around that range. I don't like Drake and short. I don't like a short Drake album. I'm gonna be real. I don't want that.
Yeah, me neither. It just leaves you wanting
I also
more.
feel like it has too much to cover, bro. Like it can't be too short this time, you know. I mean, initially I was wondering if it would be because there's always the criticism of him. Can he do a
Right.
concise album? I don't care at the same time. Doesn't matter. Is the
To
music good is all
me,
I care.
I don't want it to be short. Like 12 songs would be crazy. It's like, all right, nigga, like you could have kept that shit.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
But to me, like 15 to 18 is the right number because that don't mean it's a short album. If it has 16 songs and then like 4 of them are 5 minutes or 4.5 minutes, then like that album gonna be like 55 minutes, like an hour. That's a good length of an album.
I
We
mean,
don't need to hear this nigga talk about DeMar DeRozan, LeBron, Russell Westbrook for an hour and a half, bro. Like, get in, get out, bro.
what do you?
Like tell us how you hate these niggas. They flipped on you, and then rhyme shit with Shun, and I'm gonna fuck with it. I'm going to fuck with it, but I don't think an hour and a half of that is gonna be worth it, personally.
Well, do you think that? Like, this is a question for everybody. Do you like? Because I asked this on Twitter, like as far as subject matter goes, like at the end of the day, yes, he has to talk about the shit that's happened, but at the end of the day, still has to be a Drake album. Like he still has to fit in like the love songs and like his current life, like what's going on like with his family and like shit like that. Like we still got to get like champagne poetry and like fucking fans, like get along better. We still got to get those, but I guess obviously the forefront is everything that transpired in 2024 because he hasn't really like gone into it. Like I want him to go into it, maybe one or two songs if they're longer songs, and then just give us Drake. Like it don't all have to be about like the whole album does not have to be about the shit that's been going on as far as that goes.
Okay.
To piggyback off of that ways, I don't think the whole album got to be about that, like, him getting back at niggas, but I do feel like the beginning of the album is very important for that. Like the first 5 songs, people are gonna be expecting him to address some stuff that's been
like we definitely need a survival. We need
but it can't be 1 minute and 30 seconds. That shit got to be like 10 minutes.
No, it got to be like 10 minutes. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Like, that's some like, no, he got to come out. He got to address it. Also, I don't want you sneakily addressing Kendrick like, ooh, we hate short niggas from the West Coast. Like, no, nigga. Like, if you're going to diss that nigga, please be direct and let it be like the first song or the second.
Yeah, I'm trying to hear details because outside of Metro and Kendrick and
Rick Ross a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, Rick Ross. We don't really know shit. We still don't know why you and Future fell out. Rocky, we know about.
I mean, they never really been through nothing, so.
Yeah, so like, is it just by association with Metro? Like, I'm trying to really hear what the fuck is going on. Like, just be honest.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. He can leave the Future shit out, bro. I need to know
Damn, what
the fuck was said at the Mr. Morale tour.
Everything went to shit when I switched it to full screen as far as the playback. It looked fine when we were on Discord, but as soon as I switched to full screen and like watching video back, it looks like shit. So I had to make some changes.
Why did you ask a nigga for a feature? Were y'all cool? What did he say when you asked the nigga? And then how did all the gang look when y'all was watching the Super Bowl in Australia and everybody was in that bitch mad? I want to know about that. Like, I want to hear that sentiment. Now, it don't gotta be like I'm a loser the way some niggas are like ways just scared you're gonna be like, oh, these niggas turn their back on me. Fuck them. What did I miss? Like, which I get. It's gonna have a little bit of that. I still want to hear that, but I want to hear it in a more defiant way. Like I don't want to hear that at all.
I don't want to hear that at all. I want him to two things. I want him to come and talk. Pause. By the way, I wanted to.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was insane.
Yo, I wanted to talk about. First thing is, I want him to do what he said. If you say and you have everything you said is a fact, you know it's a fact. You need to show that. So like, what that does is it shows that like you actually were who you say you were. You know, like I am who I say I am. Then on the other stuff, all the other stuff has looked like he's salty or he's upset. Now, most of that stuff is right after the beef. Obviously, if your friends backstab you, you're going to be salty at first. Now, I kind of want your mature view on everything. And I want to hear how you processed. So, like, I heard this, I processed this way. and I'm gonna move forward in this way, and even address to a degree like how the world outside has been watching him while he navigates it. Because there's enough narratives online on every social media platform, in every media platform. There's a lot of narratives online that are pretty much like intertwined about how they view him. And I'm sure he knows. So I want to hear how he navigated that. And then on top of that, with his friendships with everybody, I don't want to hear like as you said a whiny song about why would Future do this to me. But
Yeah.
I do want to know like it's been like it's been like a year and change now since Brian Steele, right? When he said
Yeah.
he's beefing no matter what.
Yeah.
It seems like he's in that place right now to me. So I want to know where he's at mentally, you know? And then of
Yeah.
course, what Chris said, the rest of the typical Drake stuff, R&B joint. I need upbeat records too, bro. Like I feel that's another thing.
Yeah.
People been riding this pacify him narrative. As if we don't have like
Yeah.
enough high energy songs. He needs to put just to put it to bed, he needs to like have like a couple high
Well,
energy.
can I be well? Let's have an honest conversation though. Since we here, I
Mm,
feel like people are saying that because his best rapping efforts have come on sleepy beats.
yeah, yeah.
When is
And
the
that's what I think.
last time, besides I guess Family Matters, where it was like, oh, this is elite rapping, and this is also like an upbeat song?
Yeah, because he didn't even do it on first person shooter. First person shooter, he swag rapped.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So that's why he
Yeah.
getting that narrative. It's like, okay, he can boom bap. The boom bap shit is cool. His R&B melodic shit is cool. His trap shit been kind of lackluster for some. Some niggas fuck with it, but like I'm just saying for some. Um, for I agree, he gotta have some up tempo shit. We don't. I don't want to just like the whole conductor. The fan base I think is split on conductors. Either you like that shit or you don't. To me, they got two good songs, so like I want to hear more from them. But I don't want 12 of those alchemist related type beats. Nigga, like you can have like 4 or 5 that can be the core of your story, but then have a Drake album around them where you got them a lot of. Also, I want to say this point. He can. I don't want him to rap about the beef or about the year, 2 years he's had. I want him to make songs that were inspired by his mood at different times during the beef.
Okay.
That's gonna make better music to me. It's not gonna just be some guy that's like venting. It's gonna be a nigga making a good song that's just inspired by things that happen. Okay, I got this song about people turning on me, so then I can tell this story about what happened with this person and this person. Oh, I got a song about this girl that I love, but she been reading the blog, so now she asking me questions about who I really am behind closed doors. That's a hard idea for a song that isn't just you complaining about your NBA buddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not it's
He can't
actually
complain
going in
about
depth. Yeah.
he he had a sound. He has to sound like he's above it, bro. He has to sound like he's above it, or else it's gonna be like, all right, man, you've been being a bitch for 2 years. Like, okay,
I mean,
I
Grant. I
feel
that
mean,
like
was
with
too
certain
much.
shit
to be
with
honest
certain
though,
shit he can be emotional though.
the only person that really seems like they're above it is Cole. To be honest, because he didn't
Yeah,
really say shit about it on his
Yeah.
album. Kendrick was crying, saying that nobody congratulated him, and that Snoop Dogg posted
Yeah.
Taylor made.
Yeah.
So like, obviously we don't know what he's about to say, but
It's hard work with Lil Wayne
Cole
down
didn't
for
say
that, but
shit. Yeah.
mhm.
Code,
I also
Code,
another thing.
yeah.
I do want to hear him address. I mean, as much as he could because he's still in litigation. But I really interested in hearing like what his view is
Oh, the
on
lawsuits.
just the relationship with his label. Like, because I guess we have hints. Like we hear academics talk about it. Drake has kind
Yeah.
of hinted about it. But I want to know like what he thinks because especially we talk about the betrayals, right? All his friends might have betrayed him, but there's another level of betrayal if like you've
He
rapped in the
puts
past and you
business.
keeping the lights on at Universal. You saying things like that. I'm keeping the lights on there. And they do that to you. I think that's the biggest betrayal.
Yeah.
So I
Lucy
want
and
to hear
treat me
like
like a baby. He not dropping me type shit.
you understand? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Even on
He
that
gonna talk
track,
about that.
is that?
He gonna talk about the label stuff.
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah, me
I
too.
mean, I would
I'm there.
assume so. The nigga on plot twist posting his the nigga daughter. I'm assuming that nigga getting shot. I
Y'all
gotta
feeling
talk
like
about. I'm sorry, bro. Really quick before we get out of this shit, bro. I'm tired of this nigga's mood boards. This shit better all relate, bro. He keep posting random pictures. The nigga doing the Bobby Drake shit. Okay, I have a question. This is the last hate question I'll give because I want y'all to be good and I'm a Drake fan, obviously. Do you think he knew who Bobby Drake was before all of this shit, or he just adopting what fans niggas are talking about?
I don't know. I mean, he been wearing
I'm
the
like,
pants.
50-50.
I really feel like all the Iceman shit besides the NASCAR driver, I feel like that was already in his head. But everything else that's been Iceman adjacent, he just been adopting shit that niggas are saying.
I'm not gonna lie, I think so too. Because even if I'm not even gonna lie, you might think this is a joke. I was dead serious when I told you all I think that Faison is who bullied him into making this album Iceman. I think all those it's popular to breakdowns of why this is gonna be Iceman. I think he saw it, he's like,
Bro,
a good idea,
there's some good,
that's
good ideas. Like, like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm telling you, everything that niggas like Chris in Spaces were talking about or whatever for the past 2 years, he's been put somewhere in this rollout. He's referenced it somewhere in the rollout, bro. Even down to the Pinocchio shit. I'm like, this nigga is reading his fan base's like tweets. Felipe, he got all them like he just like reading through that shit. Like I don't know, but hopefully he can make it all come together to a narrative. Okay, I want to ask one question, then Chris. I mean, obviously you can take it from here. What's the worst case scenario and base case scenario for like his legacy post this album?
I don't really like. I don't know. I feel like legacy is what it is at this point. Like I don't think it's really too much that can change. Like in a negative way. Like I just feel. I mean, the record is gonna get broken, so like that's gonna be like undeniable. And then
that's gonna be that's a big moment.
And then like
big moment.
If the general public, because obviously like fans, like we're gonna think the album is good. Like, I'm not gonna say regardless because that seems kind of like you know what I'm saying, but like. General public really doesn't even like his albums at release, like ever. Like it's happened like twice.
At release, hell.
It's happened like twice, maybe 3 times, where like they actually like was like, oh, okay, like this is good music. But if that happens and the general public likes the album, which is you gotta think, bro, this nigga has made enemies with like every fucking fan base imaginable. Taylor
even the pop
fans, Rocky fans, Kendrick fans, Cole fans, Future fans, and 3 of those fan bases are diehard to the point to where, like, Future fans might not give a fuck that much, because even his fan base still wants them 2 to be cool. But like the other, like Kendrick fans and Swifties and Cole fans, them niggas are gonna. Rocky fans, they're gonna drill into that nigga, bro. Even if the music good, they're not gonna admit it. They're not gonna play unbiased. They're gonna be like,
they gonna do what, bro?
Yo,
no pause, no nothing, bro.
Come on, bro. They gonna we move. They gonna be shitting all on that nigga like as soon as the album comes out at 12:01, or they'll wait, act like they listen to it, and then they're gonna be shitting on the nigga. Especially Rocky and Kendrick fans.
I want niggas to say this. The first nigga to say "Don't be dumb" greater than Iceman. I'm telling you right now, I'm mass reporting your page. I'm sorry. I mean mass. I'm gonna say you got fucking. I'm gonna say you was doing heinous things on your page, bro.
Casino over Iceman. That's what we gonna be saying,
bro. That nigga can just do 30 tracks of like just like the 6 tag, and it'd be better than "Don't Be Dumb," nigga. I don't care.
What do y'all think as far as YB's question about?
Hold on, before you go, I want to answer YB's legacy question though.
Yeah.
Because one thing I do find is that like, okay, every year he ends up being the most streamed rapper, but if you look at these songs that are getting the most streams, most of them are not recent. Some are still recent. Most aren't recent. Like it's his legacy stuff, as it hit. No pun intended. And I think like now there's this weird narrative there that like he's not as hot as he used to be. So like that's why I said the way that I just said to approach it. People are trying to paint the idea he's sensitive. He needs to show that he's above that. People trying to paint the idea he doesn't have it in him anymore. To make a pulse of the people record. You understand what I'm saying? He needs to show that. Not that it can still be a hit, but it has to be like a pulse of the people record. So those things are important because I think he's in this space now where he'll always be popular because he's a legacy act. But he's in a spot where he has to kind of show he could still be the guy. Which I mean, you know, he's old, so maybe it's time for him to phase
Yeah,
out. But
maybe it's time not to be the guy. Yeah.
Well, I
yeah,
mean,
but the next option is they're saying that his main competitor is the guy. You understand? So it
Yeah.
gives him a little motivation to still say, nah, it's me, not him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
does
That's what I
anyone?
need to see. Was that?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish your point.
That's it really. That was my point. I'm done.
I was because I'm gonna try to wrap this up. Does anyone like even Taylor? Like, I feel like her like biggest stream songs like daily are like stuff from like Red and like 1989 and shit. It's not like her. I don't know what
Yeah.
any
Right
song from her last
now.
album sounds like. I could not tell you. I know.
Yeah.
I know what
Listen to that
Karma
shit one
sounds like
time.
because the Ice Spice remix. I've heard that in like grocery stores, but I don't know.
Great video.
I don't know
It's all
what.
Ophelia. I hear it sometimes in Trinidad. I don't know.
Like I'm
Yeah, the
looking at
back
Drake's
catalog carrying a
Spotify
lot of artists. Well,
streams,
most artists.
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Back catalog is what's gonna be your money makers.
well, Drake has so in his top 10, like the most recent songs would be God's Plan, In My Feelings, Nice for What, Life is Good,
Hmm.
and then Jimmy Cooks is at 12, Wait for You at 16, Laugh Now Cry Later at 20, which is I'm shocked about that one. I know
It's
it was a
pretty
big
high.
song, but like for it to be still being like
I
generating
feel like
like
that song was a moment. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know it was doing that well on Spotify though.
nah, yeah, it definitely was a moment. The
Kind of
video was
anthem
crazy
as
too.
well. Like that's why those anthem songs always last a while.
Yeah. On Apple, I know his biggest song is "Best I Ever Had." I think right now,
Let me
it's
check.
one of them.
I'm gonna check real quick.
As
Wait
far as
for
his
You,
legacy
obviously.
go, I don't really know if he could really move up in people's minds because he's been in front of everybody's face for so long. But can we mention this album with "Take Care" and "Nothing Was the
Yeah,
Same"
that
and you
yeah.
won't
I
and
think
you won't get laughed at?
if we get a take if it's week 2 and it's like, man, this is just as good as Take Care, then like I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna definitely cement him
Niggas not
for
gonna
those
say that
that
though.
don't.
Yeah, I mean,
Even if it is, niggas are not gonna
Okay.
say that, bro. Because then
No,
this
I agree. But what's the last Drake album where you could no doubt that wasn't a collab that you could no doubt be like, this is top 3 for
honestly
you?
never mind.
instantly. Here you
Okay, all
go,
right.
bro.
Rap album. Like I like the album too. But like rap
Here you go.
And if not that, CLB like bro like niggas just
All
not
right,
gonna admit it,
shit,
bro.
that shit 5 years ago though. It's 5 years ago. He didn't drop hella music since then.
Only I mean yeah, but no collabs counted. Only 2 projects, and only one of them was like traditional, and that's for all the
Right,
dogs.
yeah. Basically, I say it like this: Kendrick had on his last project, not to make it Kendrick versus Drake, but I mean the album might be is damn near Kendrick versus Drake. On GNX, he had Luther, all time smash record. Mars, if we like it or not, it is what it is. He had Squabble Up, went #1. Mid shit, but it went #1. Cool. He had TV Off, fire tune. I heard that shit every fucking time I went to the club all summer.
Or five.
And on Drake's last album, Heart File, I'm talking about like the hits though. So he had Luther, he had TV Off, he had Squabble Up. Those are 3 hits.
Mhm.
On For All the Dogs, the 3 biggest hits are First Person Shooter, which is gone now. It's not even streamed that well anymore because of what happened. He had I Don't Give a Fuck, which it's a good concert song. I don't know how well that translates. And then he had Rich Baby Daddy, which is a fire song, and it still lasts to this day. To me, GNX got the better hits. I don't think Iceman can afford to have less hit staying power than GNX. Is what I'll say. He got to have at least 3 that are like
Especially
up there.
because there's another crazy thing. Like if you watch after mention Not Like Us, and then Luther in a space of like 8-9 months, both crossed like 1 billion streams. I mean, of course, Not Like Us crossed 1 billion streams long before that, but like right after that, Luther came out, and within 2.5 months, if not even that long, it had zoomed 1 billion.
Yeah.
You know, all on Spotify specifically. So I can imagine elsewhere.
Yeah.
YB, you
Like
were
those kind
right.
of moments.
Is
Oh,
best I ever had,
Yeah.
and then Wants and Needs is 22, and then Marvin's Room 28, and then Knife Talk 31,
Yeah.
and then after that is Poetic Justice.
But why be when you say he needs to have a smash? Do you like? Does that mean he needs to have one that's bigger than Nokia? Is that what you're saying?
He got to have at least 2 Nokias. At least
Okay.
to me personally, he gotta have at least. Maybe they both don't gotta go number 1, number 2, but like he has to have 2 records that last 20 plus weeks on the chart because they are staying in the consciousness. You hearing them outside, like you hearing them wherever you go. Niggas gotta play these records.
That's why I think it's best for the album to come out closer to summer, spring, because that's when niggas want it. That's when we're gonna want to hear that. Like Nokia lasted from February to like all year basically. Like that shit wasn't recurrent because it was on the charts too long. I think like best case scenario for me, I think he should play into the 2026 is the 2016 shit because Views is gonna be 10 years old April 29th,
Right?
Which I think is a Friday. No, it's not. It's not a Friday. It's a Wednesday. But like I low key feel like dropping around the anniversary of Views would be like pretty like a good play. I don't know.
I think in that time frame, I'm fine with waiting on the album, but he does have to start doing more episodes though.
Or drop a song.
If we're gonna wait, we gotta hear a single. We gotta hear one. I think the only way he gets to that last 20 plus weeks is if he drops one before the album. Personally, I feel like it'd be one single and then the album bomb.
He could drop Plot Twist a song and it would go number 1 right now.
I've been saying that for months.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like he has plenty of songs that he could just drop, break the record, and then throw them on the album, and he can just do the Mickey shit.
Y'all gonna laugh. I feel like a remastered version of like At the Gates would work.
No, I was gonna say that next. At the Gates and Plot Twist, he could drop them shits right now, and they out of there. They out of there.
Because whatever that Lil Uzi record is that's working right now, I'm like, okay, if that works, then this Drake and Uzi record works.
And Uzi low key like he low key need that boost. So like I'd like to see it. I'd like to see an Uzi feature because that nigga was quoting Drake during the beef. That nigga won't. But he with Roc Nation now, so.
Call the corner. I don't know, but Drake be finding mysterious ways to collaborate with Jay-Z. Like, you don't think they hate each other, then it's like, oh, feature Jay-Z.
Then you throw this nigga on one of your most anticipated songs on CLB, and he just kind of ruins it. But whatever.
If I see Jay-Z on this one, bro.
We got that conversation the other day. That song is still good. I get why niggas don't like it because of what it was, but like, it's not a bad verse at all. It's not a bad verse, bro. It's actually like, to me, it's their like second best song together. I'm gonna be honest with you.
They don't make great music together though, so.
I mean, I guess that is a good other point.
I'm not gonna lie. I despise Talk Up. I can literally never listen to that song.
Talk Up's a bad song.
But I think that was it. We've been up here for like an hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this bitch up.
That's a bet. That's a bet.
Anybody that's watching this shit, leave a like, subscribe, and share this, and comment if anything. Like if we missed anything, like what you want to see on the album, features, your first week sale expectations, all that shit. And yeah, that's it.
All right. Appreciate you.
Peace.